follow points are one of the most important parts of a skin. Nah, but for real, it's seriously underappreciated, to the point where new skinners, myself included, would just throw a transparent PNG in there and call it a day. I'd like to make an end to that practice today. Truth be told, follow points are seriously useful. I mean, you can tell pretty much exactly where an object is going to be before it even appears. Take a look at this test. Guess where the next object is going to be. You thought it would be over there, right? Correct. Let's take a look. What the fuck? To me, there are two criteria that make perfect follow points. One, they don't overstay their welcome, and two, they blend in well. Good follow points should aim to achieve at least one of these, but really exceptional follow points should go for both. I'll talk about the second criteria first, since it's an easier premise. Blending in is a very important part of readability, and it's why a lot of new skinners replace follow points with a transparent PNG. It blends in perfectly. It makes reading easy, but not easier than it can be. Blank follow points are the benchmark for how reading should be, but believe it or not, follow points are actually supposed to improve your reading. And this, to me, is where the first criteria of follow points comes more into play, that being they don't overstay their welcome. You can have the thickest, most opaque, and bright follow points in the world, but it'll be fine as long as it doesn't overstay its welcome. Okay, maybe not fine, but you get the idea. To properly discuss how follow points overstay their visit, we'll have to talk a bit about how skin animations work. Animations are achieved by literally having pictures for each and every frame of the animation. You have HP bar 1, HP bar 2, HP bar 3, etc. all the way until the desired effect loop is reached. Never underestimate the effort that goes into making a skin again. There are two main ways that Osu handles animations, the set frame rate way and the set time way. The set frame rate way is when someone sets the animation frame rate in the skin.ini file, typically 60, and all animated elements follow this frame rate. This can be useful if you want to have several animations in your skin and you want some to last longer than others. Simple, just add more frames. And the second way is the set time way. If you don't specifically state what animation frame rate you want, the game will assume all animated files are to cycle every second. An object with 10 frames will run at 10 frames per second, an object at 5 will run at 5, you get the idea. So why is this important? You see, follow points are animations, and they have been for quite some time now. If you go way back and use a skin without animated follow points that just use the one followpoint.png, you will see some interesting effects. For the sake of this video, I'll use the same modern-ish skin, but just using different follow points. Looking carefully at the gameplay on screen, you can, if you have a very clear eye, see that it is not readable in the slightest. The follow points enter the screen too early and they linger far too long, even after the hit circle was pressed. They're only supposed to lead you to that hit circle. Why are they staying after I already clicked that circle? I can see why the idea of follow points has scared off a lot of players. In more cases than not, especially using older, less optimized follow points, it actually makes reading harder than without using them. Now, if you use a 200 gigabyte optimized skin or a CK Pro skin such as the one for Vaxay or Whitecat, any skin that uses a set frame rate, your follow points should already be fine. However, if you're using an old skin, or a new skin without animations that's using the set time animation frame rate, there's a chance your follow points are not optimized. You have to have follow points that linger just long enough that you're able to see where the next circle will be, but not long enough that it overstays its visit and is still visible after you've clicked the circle in question. And not to toot my own horn, I think I've perfected this formula. Grab a follow point. Set follow point 0 and follow point 3 to blank 1x1 PNGs. Then, set the follow point 1 and follow point 2 PNGs to the desired follow point. In my opinion, my personal favorite follow point is the Yugen one, but slightly less opaque. I found that reducing it to 50% was good enough for me, but to some of you out there who are more used to blank follow points, your mileage might vary. I might even recommend going as far as 25% opacity. But I mean, just take a second to admire these follow points. They stay on screen for the perfect duration. They lead you from the first circle to the next, and looking at autoplay this map is almost magical, how the follow points disappear the moment the cursor travels over them. This is the power of follow points. These are the follow points that the media is trying to hide from you. the follow points that actually help you read from circle 1 to circle 2, as opposed to creating a clustered mess like they have in the past. If this video has converted some of you guys from blank follow point users to normal follow point users, welcome to the team. And if not, I'm sorry, but your day will come. And to everyone watching, thanks for watching.